Welcome, truth seekers. Today we delve into a tale from the ancient annals of Azura, a story that serves as a chilling reminder that the path to ruin is often paved with good intentions. It's the story of Prince Arin, a man who mistook knowledge for power, and his best friend, Prince Ryker, who discovered that the truest strength lies in the courage to save a friend, not the might to control destiny. What happens when a thirst for knowledge turns into an obsession? When a royal scholar opens a door he can't close. This is the epic of a friendship tested by forbidden knowledge, a lesson in humility, boundaries, and the terrifying price of diving too deep into the darkness. Let's begin our journey. Part 1. The Royal Friendship in the Kingdom of Azura. Prince Arin grew up surrounded by luxury and privilege. His best friend, Prince Ryker, from the neighboring kingdom of Eldred, would often visit him. Despite their royal upbringing, both princes were curious and eager to learn. Arin was fascinated by the world beyond the castle walls. He spent hours studying ancient tomes, seeking knowledge about magic, science, and philosophy. Ryker, on the other hand, was more cautious in his pursuit of knowledge. He believed that some secrets were meant for certain people, and that it was wise to respect those boundaries. As they grew older, their friendship deepened, but their approaches to knowledge diverged. Arin became increasingly obsessed with uncovering hidden truths, while Ryker advised him to be cautious and respectful of the unknown. The discovery. One day, while exploring the castle's ancient library, Arin stumbled upon a forbidden text that hinted at the existence of powerful magical knowledge. Despite Ryker's warnings, Arin became determined to uncover the secrets hidden within the text. As Arin delved deeper into the forbidden knowledge, he began to experience strange and unsettling occurrences. He would hear whispers in the night, and shadows would seem to move of their own accord. Ryker noticed the change in Arin and grew concerned, but Arin was too enthralled by the knowledge to listen. The warning. Ryker sat Arin down and shared a story about his own father's warnings regarding the dangers of delving too deep into forbidden knowledge. He explained that some secrets were meant to be kept hidden for a reason, and that they were not meant for mortals to understand. Arin listened, but he was too far gone. He believed that the knowledge would give him the power to protect his kingdom and his people. Ryker's warnings fell on deaf ears, and Arin continued his pursuit of the forbidden knowledge. The consequences. As Arin continued to explore the forbidden knowledge, he began to notice that his dreams were becoming increasingly dark and disturbing. He would wake up in the middle of the night, drenched in sweat, with visions of ancient beings and forbidden rituals haunting him. Arin's obsession with knowledge had awakened forces that he couldn't control. He started to feel a creeping sense of fear, but he was too proud to admit defeat. Ryker, sensing his friend's distress, knew that he had to intervene before it was too late. Part 2. The Descent into Darkness. Arin's pursuit of forbidden knowledge continued to consume him. He spent hours poring over ancient texts, experimenting with dark magic, and seeking out forbidden artifacts. Ryker tried to reach out to him, but Arin pushed him away, convinced that his friend didn't understand the power that lay ahead. As Arin delved deeper into the mysteries of the forbidden knowledge, he began to notice changes within himself. He felt a growing sense of detachment from the world around him, as if he was becoming a spectator in his own life. His relationships with his family and friends began to suffer, and he found himself increasingly isolated. The shadow in the mirror. One night, Arin caught a glimpse of himself in a mirror and for a moment he saw a shadowy figure staring back at him. The image was fleeting, but it left him shaken. He tried to brush it off as a trick of the light, but the feeling of being watched lingered. Ryker noticed the change in Arin's demeanor and grew more concerned. He begged Arin to stop his pursuit of the forbidden's knowledge, warning him that it was leading him down a path of destruction. But Arin was too far gone, convinced that the knowledge would give him the power to control his destiny. The darkness closes in. As Arin continued to dabble in the forbidden's arts, the darkness began to close in around him. He started to experience terrifying visions, and his sleep was plagued by nightmares. He would wake up in the dead of night, his heart racing, with the feeling that something was coming for him. Ryker knew that he had to act fast. He sought out the wisdom of the kingdom's oldest and wisest advisors, hoping to find a way to save his friend from the clutches of the darkness. But as he searched for answers, he realized that the darkness was more powerful than he had ever imagined. The point of no return. Arin's obsession with the forbidden's knowledge had reached a critical point. He was no longer in control, and the darkness was pulling him towards a precipice. Ryker knew that he had to intervene, but he was unsure if he could reach his friend before it was too late. Part 3. The confrontation. Ryker knew that he had to confront Arin about the dangers of the forbidden's knowledge. He went to Arin's chambers, determined to make him see sense. But when he arrived, he found Arin surrounded by candles, ancient texts, and strange artifacts. Arin's eyes had a manic intensity, and Ryker could sense the darkness emanating from him. Ryker tried to reason with Arin, but he was met with resistance. Arin believed that he was on the verge of unlocking a great secret, one that would give him immense power. The turning point. Ryker realized that Arin was beyond reason. He decided to take a different approach, using their friendship to appeal to Arin's emotions. Ryker shared stories of their childhood, reminding Arin of the good times they had shared and the promises they had made to each other. For a moment, Arin's eyes softened, and Ryker saw a glimmer of hope. But the darkness within Arin was too strong, and he pushed Ryker away. Ryker knew that he had to act fast or risk losing his friend forever. The dark revelation. As Arin continued to pursue the forbidden's knowledge, he stumbled upon a dark revelation. He discovered that the knowledge he sought was not of this world, but rather a doorway to other realms. The realization was both exhilarating and terrifying. Arin's mind was flooded with visions of otherworldly beings and realms beyond human comprehension. He felt his sanity begin to unravel as he struggled to comprehend the magnitude of what he had discovered. The aftermath. Ryker found Arin catatonic, staring at the wall with a look of horror in his eyes. He knew that something was terribly wrong. Ryker tried to reach out to Arin, but he was unresponsive. Ryker realized that Arin had crossed a threshold, and he didn't know how to bring him back. He knew that he had to find a way to save his friend, but he was unsure where to start. Part 4. The quest for redemption. Ryker knew that he had to act fast to save his friend. He sought out the wisdom of the kingdom's most revered mystics, hoping to find a way to reverse the damage that Arin had done. They told him that the only way to save Arin was to perform a ritual of purification, one that would cleanse his soul of the dark energies that had taken hold. Ryker was determined to save his friend, no matter the cost. He gathered the necessary materials and prepared himself for the ritual. As he worked to purify Arin's soul, he could feel the darkness resisting, trying to hold on to its grip. The ritual was intense, with Ryker calling upon ancient powers to aid him. He poured his heart and soul into the ceremony, praying for Arin's redemption. Slowly but surely, the darkness began to recede, and Arin's eyes began to clear. As the ritual reached its climax, Ryker felt a surge of energy flow through him. He saw a vision of Arin's soul, trapped in a web of darkness, and he knew that he had to reach out and grab hold of it. With a final burst of energy, Ryker pulled Arin's soul back from the brink, and the darkness dissipated. The aftermath Arin slowly came back to himself, his eyes focusing on Ryker's relieved face. He was shaken but grateful for his friend's intervention. Ryker helped Arin to understand the dangers of the Forbidden's knowledge and the importance of humility. Together they vowed to use their knowledge for the greater good and to always support each other in their pursuit of wisdom. Arin realized that true power came not from dark magic, but from the bonds of friendship and the pursuit of wisdom. The new beginning Arin and Ryker's friendship was stronger than ever, tempered by the trials they had faced. They went on to rule their kingdoms with wisdom and compassion, using their knowledge to bring peace and prosperity to their people. Their story served as a reminder of the dangers of unchecked ambition and the power of friendship and redemption. They lived out their days, surrounded by the love and respect of their people, and their bond remained unbreakable. The true lesson of Azura, the tale of Prince Arin and Prince Ryker, is more than just a fantasy. It's a timeless illustration of the struggle between ambition and wisdom. The key takeaway is this: curiosity is the engine of progress, but obsession is the fuel of destruction. Arin's desire to protect his people was noble, but his pride and refusal to listen to his friend led him to cross a boundary that nearly destroyed him. Ryker, whose caution was initially mistaken for fear, demonstrated the truest form of power, the power of unwavering loyalty and self-sacrifice. The lesson: in life, we all encounter our own forbidden texts, temptations to gain power or knowledge at a cost we don't fully understand. Remember the princes of Azura and Eldred. True strength isn't found in what you can control, but in the humility to know your limits and the relationships you cherish. What do you think? What forbidden knowledge are people obsessed with in our modern world? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more epic tales.